Hello, good morning. Here's my video log for the 14th of August 2023 Monday, 7:09 a.m. I usually do it this time of day. Yesterday I was working until oh man, I was working until like 1:30. Yeah, and I remember, yeah, like 1:30 I got to the point where I got tired, so I had to get to the second part where I have to drag the files from temporary into the above folder. So I have to, drag and drop, a bunch of times, 100 times. And I was like passing out. I was like trying to keep my eyes open, like, and then I did it and saved it. And I was like, oh man. Yeah, and I laid down and slept. I think it was REM sleep. But then I got up, yeah, like, what time was that? 7. Like right before it got dark, I guess. So I think that's about what it was like. And then I worked all night long, and then 6 o'clock came around this morning, and I got me my energy drink. So I was getting C4s, but this is Wired X. It has 344 millijoules of caffeine, and I just drank the other one, sitting there on the floor, because I got two, because they're only $1.26 each, right? So I did mathematics, and like you can get Ghost energy drinks, which are pretty good, which are like $3.35. It's kind of a lot. But then if you get the C4s on sale, they're like $2.75. But then these are $1.25. So like this 125 times 2 is like $2.50. Two of these is less than even the cheaper of the other ones. Plus you get 700 milligrams of caffeine. How you like them apples? Yeah, and I drank a bunch of coffee. The rest of my, like, I hit the coffee, it didn't work, and I was like, but then I noticed that it did make the coffee after, like, makes the coffee whenever. So anyway, I was only really listening to music and also a lot of silence. I'm trying to do a block a day. I'm doing 920,000, and I'm trying to do a block a day, which is like 2,500. So they're not all exactly the same, but I was doing one of the big ones, and I started at midnight, and I tried to get it done at midnight, and I wasn't until like 6. So it's like I'm not keeping up. So it's like if I'm gonna keep up a block a day, I have to be working like all the time. I can't be like burning out my brain and doing other things. So hopefully I'll be getting faster and being able to maintain concentration. I think this is a good opportunity to bring up the consequences to that. The main consequences to that, maintaining concentration like that, are actually the people around you. When you get really good at your work, it's better to shut people out because that's when my mom starts accusing me of being like unbalanced and not able to take care of the other parts of my life. And I am neglecting paying taxes, but I think I don't have to pay it until like October, and I guess there's house bills, but I'll check my that they're gonna pass over to me. Uh, I guess my brothers gave me my apartment or something like that, so now I have to pay all the bills, but I don't have to pay them rent. I'll check the email, but I don't really feel like checking email. Yeah, because like I said, I'm still getting into it, and so if you get really into it, where you're really good at work, it also makes it. The downside is that you kind of dread, and it's kind of a quality of weed, and the weed helps you, but you start to dread doing anything other than that because it takes a while. It's like momentum, you know. It's like slowly creating a torsion field or getting a giant big metal cylinder going. Once you get the concentration, you can do the work really well, but you don't want to do other things. And it's actually taking me a while to do the work. I was distracted. And it's taking me a while to listen to books while I'm doing this because I'm distracted. I got distracted by my family and stress. I think I need to just be by myself and so that I can soak up the situation I'm in, which is like really good. Yeah, I couldn't manage to. I don't want to talk about my mom. I'm trying to avoid that, but I couldn't manage to convince her that like everything's perfect like this. So, anyways, yeah. There's 48 of these blocks, and so that means it's going to take me, and I've done 3. I finished the 3rd one this morning. So that means it'll take 44, 45, a month and a half if I do one a day, and I can barely even keep up. So this is a big project. Let me show you this block I was talking about, see, listen, this is the whole MO of my website, is to condense information. And if you make something really big look not that big, then I'm doing my job, okay? Now, you see that, right? So that's the thing that took me like 30 hours to build. But that was actually, I bled through. I did that too. So I'm actually building this one now. But yeah, so to build all that. Yeah, I mean, so to try to do one of those a day is like all day. All day. If this is a square, it'd be around 2,500. So this is maybe like 2,800 or something. I didn't count, but and so it doesn't look like it might take you all day to do that, but it does. So that means I'm doing my job. If I'm creating a optical illusion, that's the whole purpose of this. The downside to that is everybody, the idiots around me, think I'm not accomplishing anything because I'm doing such a damn good job of condensing all this stuff. So, so I finished that one yesterday, and I'm going to work on this one, and I want to try to finish it. So it's just one a day, because this whole thing is 160,000. That's 10, that's 100, that's 1,000, that's 10,000, that's 40,000. 160,000. This part around here is 120,000, and I already built this with the polygon. I'm building this with the circle. So, yeah, this is at 9,000 feet above Boulder. Here, I'll show you exactly where it is. There's Boulder. So it's part of my, and the people are 1 meter apart. It's how they organized the Roman soldiers. So, yeah, so now I'm at the point where I really need to check my email and have my mom bring stuff over, but I don't want to right now. I don't feel like it. I really wanted to get this big jumbo jet off the ground. And now I just don't feel like it. So, because I've been up so long, I don't want to switch gears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work as long as I possibly can until I pass out. And then when I wake up, that's when I'll do all that business bullshit. If it's, yeah. But I don't like doing the business stuff during the night. But yeah, I'll do it then. But I don't want to do it now. I want to do it when I wake up. Start off doing that. And that actually includes organizing my house. One thing that got in the way of work yesterday, that caused me to go behind, is a kid from Dubai came over and I hung out with him because he was thinking of moving in, aerospace engineer but he's from Dubai, so I guess he can't get hired at like the big companies, so he's just doing programming for education, but he was thinking of moving in, so he was hanging out here for a little bit, and I had to clean because the place is a total mess, so I had to do a whole cleaning before. Like there was like a month of like ferret shit everywhere. And yeah, so I just sweep too, all the sweeping and yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna drink my other energy drink, smoke a shitload of weed, and the thing that I do, the thing that I do to cool my brain is I get tall girl and strong girl videos off TikTok because it's really easy to download it. TikTok's like better than YouTube now. I'd never thought YouTube would get supplanted. TikTok's not better; it's more popular for stuff, but YouTube is the best design. And yeah, and I'm not watching news. But yeah, I'm also practicing. Where's my phone? Oh, God, I always do that. I'm like, where's my phone? I'm talking to the phone. Once I freaked out and I was like running all over my house looking for my phone. It was right here. I had to do like a find my phone. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh man, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something. Oh snap! I forgot my. Okay. Anyway. Oh right. I've been practicing playing music with Siri because it's a skill. You have to that you never really had to have before. Yeah. You have to know the name of all these songs you want to listen to. And you have to know the right name so that Siri understands it. And yeah, but it plays off of YouTube if you want. And so I'm just practicing. And so by the time I finally start like riding my bike and running and stuff, I'll be really good at that. I'll be like, oh, play this. Because for the beginning, I'll only want to be listening to music. So yeah, because I got weed yesterday. They had some deal like $50 off. You get $140 worth, like an ounce. I should have got that, but I had already had the money. Anyways, that's enough speaking for now. Ooh, that's 12 minutes. Tomorrow, hopefully, yeah, I can finish this sucker today, and then I'll be four in, which will be a nice little, a little beginning to this thing. Get it off the ground. Yeah, and then I can go and take care of my business, pay my taxes, make sure figure out what the hell's going on with the whole apartment thing, and yeah, and then get back going on this without having this thing hovering over my head. Yeah. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.